So let's talk about our audience. And so we have this audience, we're creating amazing content, hopefully, that is going to bring them in. And last week I did a video on about attracting leads and all of those types of things, right? But how do we get them from the lead magnet or the freebie or the free event to the paid offers, right? So you've probably seen many different options. So for instance, you've maybe seen a value ladder like this or like this. Whereas we start free, we go to low ticket offer, we go to high ticket or mid tier offer, and then we go to high ticket offer, right? So we have many different ways. But one of the things that I said was that we should have like easily probably 10 lead magnets. Now, I'm not telling you to go create 10 lead magnets right now, right? That's a little insane. We start with one and we build on it, right? Because different people are going to come into our ecosystem in different ways, right? They're going to have a pain point of what they need right there in that moment. So we can do the traditional value ladder, free and to low ticket, mid tier to high ticket, which is where we should start, right? That's absolutely where everyone should start because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. But at some point, we can have a main offer that we want everyone going to, just like this, right? And that can spiral out to mid-tier offers, right? And then that mid-tier offer, there can be multiple ways that we can get them there, which can be our low ticket offers, right? So we can have multiple low ticket. Now, when I say low ticket, these are going to be evergreen offers that you are not creating multiple times, okay? And then we can have multiple freebies that basically spiral out from that, right? However, to not confuse you, let's start here, right? With the freebie. Let's start with the low ticket. We're going to just do ticks. We're going to do medium ticket price and then high ticket, right? Now, the next question I get asked is, what are these price ranges? It depends, right? When you start out, you may have some pricing issues, right? You may not feel like you can charge. I think you should feel like you can charge, but you may not be quite ready to charge a $10,000 price tag for your high ticket offer. So maybe your high ticket offer starts out at $997 and your mid-tier offer is $497 and your low ticket offer is $47. And typically it's going to be $27 to $47. This can be probably $197 to $497, right? So we can start with $27 to $47 and lead them up. What happened when I got to my mentor's high ticket offer is I joined at $7 for 7 days. You may have heard this story before if you've been following me for a while, but I was like, I'm only going to do this for 7 days. I'm legit leaving because I didn't want to pay the $47. Major money blocks back then, right? And so I ended up not leaving because I love the community. I loved what she had to offer. I loved her teaching style. And so then I moved to from a $47 a month program, and I didn't stop that. I kept that going. And then I went to I think it was a $2,000 program, and it was just $2,000 flat, right? And so I did that for a while. And then I moved up to her 5-figure a year program, and I'm still in it, right? So there are many different layers that we can go. The funny thing is that I don't even know if she still runs this, but I came in her ecosystem through a lead magnet that was actually to teach you how to create a website on funnel software, which was ClickFunnels at the time. So I thought that was interesting. It had nothing literally to do with social media, but at the time, that's what drew me to her, right? So when I have lead magnets, so I have lead magnets for multiple things. Number one, creating content. Number two, how to maximize the content that you create. I have how to be more consistent on social media. I have free content. I have workshops, I have challenges, I have different events. So all of those things are different freebies. My group is a freebie. technically, if we want to think about it, I could do a series, and I already do a lot of educational things on YouTube. That could be a lead magnet, right? If everything has a way for me to get their information, it can potentially be a lead magnet, right? So we want to bring people in multiple different ways. I am always creating. I am always finding other things to do to attract my people to me, right? So that should be the same thing that you are doing for your audience. Even if you sell a product, how can you get them in on the free side, right? Can you give them free shipping? Can you give them a discount? Can you give them ways to maximize use of that product? Like, there's so many different things. Can you help them DIY things at home, right? Think of the things that your audience's pain points are. Let's help solve them, right? A little bit with that free offer. And then we can keep taking them to the next level by the amount of money that we're charging them, right? Whether it's low ticket, mid ticket, or high ticket. So I want you to think about, how does your customer journey flow? How do we get them from free to paid? Have it mapped out. It can be as simple as the little steps, right? It can be like an actual ladder if you want. But do what works for your brain and do what works for you, because this is going to serve you in the long run. Because most of the time, people are rarely ready to come into our ecosystem and pay a $10,000 or even $1,000, right? They're just not typically ready to go and move into that, depending on who you serve and who you're trying to attract. However, we can typically get people in at a $7, $27, $47 offer, because that's what they spend at Starbucks or a day or a week, right? And so if we can get them in there and give them massive value, we'll be able to move them up the ladder to show them what all we have to offer and how we can keep serving, supporting them. I do believe in blowing their minds, like at every single level, because when we over deliver, they know that every dollar they spend with us, that they're going to keep getting more and more than they ever bargained for. So I hope this helps you. I hope this serves you. Drop in the comments what your customer journey looks like, or if you need support with that, and I would love to help you. We do talk about that in the FOMO Academy. So if you want to check that out, it's thevisibilityqueen.com, and the link for the FOMO Academy is right there at the top. So have an amazing day, and reach out if you need anything.